Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am perming my lashes and I'm excited to take you on this journey with me. So a bit of background information. I have permed my lashes before many years ago when I was a teenager, and a family member who's an esthetician asked my mom and I if we wanted to try to get our lashes permed, and we're like, sure. So that's what we did for an afternoon, and I remember from that experience, not all the details, but I do remember after the perm, my lashes were more curled for what felt like a month, if not longer. And so it was like a nice kind of girls only beauty afternoon. So it was nice. I remember that being pretty fun. So fast forward till now, a couple of weeks ago, a company called Hottie Diary reached out to me and asked if I would like to try some of their products. And I decided to try their MuseLash Magic Curl Lash Perm. So as the name implies, this is going to be a perm to your lashes to give you a curl that is long lasting. But I will give you subsequent updates in other videos to see how this curl is holding up. So what you see here, I do have my lashes gone through the perm process, and this is what they look like with mascara added on. So through the demo, I'll walk you through each of the steps, but let's take a look inside what comes with this kit. As you slide off the cover here, there is a card with instructions. Now I will say the instructions are fairly straightforward, but there are some kind of like in-between steps or tools you can use to help you better get through the perming. So you'll see that in the demo as well, but I think this part is okay. I think it could be a little bit clearer. And in the kit itself, you've got two boxes here, all the solutions plus the eyelash glue, and then these little kind of long plastic applicators that have a soft sponge tip. So these two boxes here, this one contains a Y-shaped applicator. This box here has a Y-shaped applicator, and on one of the ends of those applicator is a little brush. You use that brush to brush your eyelashes onto kind of like a pad. So it adheres to the pad as you apply these solutions to basically perm it, fixate it, put in some nutrition after the perm, as well as cleaning them off. So that plastic pad I'm referring to is in this box here. Again, in the demonstration, I kind of show you every single piece as I go through. These four here are marked with numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the order of it is as the number implies. You first put the perm solution and the fixation, then the nutrition, then the cleanser. This eyelash glue is going to help keep that plastic pad on your lid as you're perming your lashes. And then also to make your lashes adhere to the pad, you do need some glue in order for that to happen. Now, finally, these plastic applicators, I am actually not sure how they're supposed to be used or what step they were meant to be used for, because this was not mentioned on the card. So I did try it, and I find that generally using Q-tips and even like a little makeup remover pad or even like microfiber cloths might do better in terms of cleaning off your eyelashes and the glue on your lids afterwards. But maybe with these small tips, like sponge tip here, maybe some of you guys will find like a good use application as you're doing this. So before we get on to the demo, I do want to mention that since, Hottie Diary reached out and sent this to me, I guess this would be considered PR. I just want to make that clear. And they did provide a code as well. So if you do use the code below, it does give you a 50% discount off of the product. And if you click through the link and purchase, I do make a small commission. But watch the demo, see my final thoughts after a night's sleep, and let me know what you think. All right, there's a bit of a learning curve with this kit. I did try the lash perm on my left eye first and realized, there's just a few things that are not clearly stated on the directions card. So I kind of had to like go back and just make sure that I didn't miss anything and that I was using kind of all the tools they've provided. So now that I feel like I've gone over it once on my left eye, we can go ahead and do kind of like a smoother demo with the right eye, so that's what we're gonna do. The first step here is to, on the directions card, cut off or just, you know, rip off a piece of cling wrap, and you can use cling wrap that you have at home, but Hottie Diary did send me a roll of this to use. After you have the cling wrap kind of set aside, then you're going to choose a kind of this pad here. This pad goes on top of your lid, or on your upper lid, and it goes just above your lashes. You want to put it close to your lash line. The perfect position is just like right on top of your lash line, and you'll be applying, first of all, glue on the pad to glue it onto the lid, and then once it's secured on there, then you want to use lash glue to comb your lashes on top of the pad. That allows for you then to easily apply the perm solution, the fixation solution to, you know, give you this semi-permanent lift. Let's go ahead and add some eyelash glue. In the kit that was sent, it does have eyelash glue, and I think this glue also washes off really easily with warm water, but I'm going to try using my own lash glue. This is Shu Uemura's lash glue, and has been over the years just like my go-to for false eyelashes. Yeah, anytime I put falsies on. So we're gonna use this. I just wanna see what the experience is like using a different brand of glue. So I'm going to apply lash glue, put this on my eye, and then we're actually gonna use one of these applicators to put glue onto the lashes so that it would adhere to the pad. For regular lash glue, I'm just gonna use a Q-tip. These pads also come in different sizes in the package, so you can choose one that best fits you. So once that's secure, and I'm going to use this applicator to get glue onto the eyelashes. The idea is, hopefully with this little applicator and how precise it is, it's much easier to get the glue on the lashes and then for them to stick. And I'm actually going to use that Y applicator that came with the package. There's a little comb at the end, you can see. I'm just going to comb my lashes on to the pad. You want to be pretty meticulous about how you're combing the lashes onto the pad and the direction they're facing, because that's the direction that you're going to get mostly after the perm is done. You're basically putting them, you know, suspending them in this shape and direction as you apply all that fixation stuff onto it. So this is going to take a little bit more time, and that's okay, because you just want them to look the way that you want that finished result to be. I'll just make sure we didn't miss any at the very end here. If you feel like you weren't able to comb like every single one on there, it's okay, because the cling wrap, when you apply it on, you can actually use the cling wrap to hold everything in place as well. So if you don't get it perfectly with the Y applicator, it's not a deal breaker. It's not really gonna make it, you know, so that doesn't look good at the end. But after you spend a good amount of time and you can't get one or two, it's okay. It's not gonna ruin the end result. Okay, so now that I have the lashes on there, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the perm solution. And with the perm solution, I'm using a Q-tip to get the product on. You don't need a lot, and you want to stay like a bit away from the roots of the lashes. You're just trying to perm the top. You're not trying to perm like on your lash line. So we're gonna avoid that area, and we're just brushing the lashes with the solution. And then if you remember the cling wrap I was talking about preparing right before, which I didn't rip off because I find that ripping the cling wrap off just as I get to that step works just as well. So we're gonna put the cling wrap here. Avoid your eyeball. Your eyeball does not need to be touching the cling wrap. It needs to be touching just this area here. Again, helps secure everything. And then you want to just push these two sides together. And if you're not uncomfortable because of it, you can also push down just right here. So I can still see, you know, I won't be doing anything crazy as I wait. We're gonna wait 15 minutes and I'll probably just sit around, listen to some music, you know, relax. It's a nice beauty routine for the weekend. All right, I'll see you guys in 15. 15 minutes is up. We're going to clean off the perm solution, and I just took a cotton pad here, put some water at one of the corners, and I'm just going to wipe this off. You could also use a microfiber cloth. You could, you know, basically use anything that's gentle. You don't actually need any special cleaner or cleanser for it either. I think water works just as well. Okay, once that's cleaned off, we're going to take a Q-tip and we're going to dip it into the fixation solution. And that is the second solution we're using. And we're going to apply that to the lashes. This fixation helps with your curl and so that it would last longer. We're going to apply cling wrap again. This will be another 15 minutes. All right, we're going to wipe off the fixation solution. And I'm basically using the same cotton pad as last time, but I just took a different corner, opposite corner to use. And using a fresh Q-tip, we're gonna dip it into the nutrition solution. We're applying that onto the lashes. We'll need one more round of this wrap and we are good. So this last part will take 3 minutes. We have to wait 3 minutes and then I'll come back. We can clean off everything and see what the perm looks like. We're gonna use the cleaner here and clean off the solution. And then we're ready to take off the pad on the lid. And I do have to clean up because there is glue on here. I'm going to probably use some warm water or makeup cleanser, makeup remover for that. Everything has been cleaned off now. Taking a closer look at the curl, it definitely helps to lift your eyes and make your lashes look longer. So if you are someone who also has voluminous lashes and want some of that length, this curl definitely helps with that. Let's put on some makeup and mascara and then we'll come back for the finished look. This is the finished look with mascara added. The curl definitely adds to the drama of the lashes as you're applying mascara, and I feel like the effect is amplified. So I started noticing like, whoa, things are really looking pretty dramatic in all the right ways, probably 3 to 4 applications in. The mascara I use today is Giorgio Armani's Eyes to Kill. I really like the brush that mascara comes with because it does a really good job for me separating out the lashes and getting product on there without clumping. And so sometimes when I do get clumping from mascara, I can do some work afterwards to separate them, or if the clumping's not bad, I just leave it alone. But for today's demonstration, I definitely want to use something that I know would comb out my lashes really well and I wasn't really chasing after a ton of volume since we just want to show the curl and give you guys an idea of what it looks like. So I think if you're somebody who enjoys a simple makeup routine, actually my makeup routine is pretty simple if I were to go run errands. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you're somebody who, you know, are used to just applying light blush or some lip color or lip gloss with mascara and kind of be on your way, I think having that permed curl on your lashes really adds to, again, lift your eyes and just make it open up. For this routine and how long it took me, I did do one eye at a time, but if you were to do both eyes at the same time, it would take you 45 to 50, maybe 50 minutes, so under an hour. And I would say that's a pretty reasonable stay-at-home beauty routine you could do to, well, not just pass the time, but, you know, do something fun for yourself and pamper yourself a bit. In between the wait times, as the solution had to sit, you know, 15 minutes at a time and then 3 minutes at the end, I just like listened to music, checked my messages, checked my email. So it was fairly relaxed, and I enjoyed that a lot. So I'm going to come back tomorrow and let you guys know how everything, like how the lashes are sitting, how the curl is holding up with one sleep. I am a side sleeper, so I wonder if, you know, sleeping on my side overnight is going to make things kind of just wonky. So I'd like to try that and let you guys know. So far, I didn't feel any irritations during the perming process, and even afterwards as I was applying makeup. I also didn't feel like my skin was extra sensitive from the perming. My scalp, for example, definitely gets pretty sensitive as I'm going in to get my hair done, like just my roots touched up. And I was thinking, you know, maybe my skin would react or there could be a reaction, but no, it's just all normal, nothing out of the ordinary in that case. So I'll come back tomorrow and give you guys a final update. All right, it's been one sleep, a shower, wash my face a couple of times, put on face cream, eye cream. This is what my lashes look like. You can see the curl is still very much present and strong. Now, I did curl my eyelashes on my right eye, but on my left. So I just want to show you the difference. This is not having done anything other than just doing this after I washed my face this morning. This is with them curled. So they're already kind of in a state of like going upwards. And so if you go and curl them, it just kind of exaggerates that effect. So I'll curl my lashes for this eye on video so you guys can kind of see like that immediate lift you get from curling them, even though they've already been permed. So you can see that lift that you get from it. I do expect the curl, as I mentioned earlier in the video, to last for at least a couple of weeks, if not longer. I am looking for that continuous, semi or temporarily permanent, that's even a thing, but yeah, this ongoing lift and curl to the lashes until maybe there's like lash growth and that curl kind of dissipates. A few more notes on the actual perming process. The perm solution fixation, you want to make sure, actually for any of the solutions, you want to make sure you avoid getting it onto your skin, especially the eye area, since it's pretty sensitive. When I permed my lashes on my right eye, I didn't have any issues on my left, but on my right eye, I had gone in probably a little bit too far with the Q-tip as I applied one of the solutions, and it ended up touching like just that inner corner right here. There was no irritation after the perm and as I was putting on makeup. It was actually in the evening when I washed off all of my makeup and I put on, you know, U Beauty's kind of resurfacing moisturizer or resurfacing barrier, and there are acids in that I felt like a little bit of a sting here. That's gone. So just follow the instructions on the box. If you happen to just accidentally get a little bit on your skin, just wash it off with, you know, a good amount of water and wipe it off. You don't want it to sit on your skin for any prolonged amount of time. Wipe it off, then kind of proceed with the next step. Overall, I enjoyed trying out lash perming, so thank you again, Hottie Diary, for sending this kit over. It's just a fun thing to do, to treat yourself, and in between the wait times, do something relaxing. It's like a fun distraction. So I hope you found this interesting. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'll try my best to answer them. I hope you guys are having a good one. See you guys next time. Bye.